2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There are two of our MVP favorites entering this matchup, business as usual. We're at the Radio Tower Center in Goldenrod for what should be another day, another victory for the Wartortles. They play host to the Lavender Town Cubones. You could argue it's the hottest team against the coldest team, or the best versus worst teams in the KBA facing off. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite 4 TV. Take a look at those starting lineups. What a beautiful court showing off the city. Just really a game where they are honoring the city, and I think you'll notice that some of these players look a little similar. Coach the Undertaker in his second game as coach after firing Prince. Lavender Town is 0-1 with him at the helm, but it looked like a decent improvement. Machamp and Ursaring taking the tip off, and it's won by Machamp over to Machoke. Alakazam dribbles it out. Alakazam, the easy favorite for MVP this season. Gengar with it. Machamp shot over Haunter. That's no good. Lavender, the worst defense in the KBA entering this one. Goldenrod, the best offense. I've mentioned many occasions, or I will be mentioning many occasions throughout the game, this game should not be close. On paper, this is the perfect matchup for Goldenrod, and the only thing Lavender Town has over it was in Goldenrod's loss this season, they struggled with rebound. And Lavender Town has the best rebounder in the KBA. That was Ursaring, who just put it in over Sceptile. And there you go. Gengar drains the long two, gets the foul, will head to the free throw line. A chance to give Goldenrod the lead early on. Gengar averaging 14.1 points, 1.3 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.4 blocks, 46% from the field and from three. Most threes made in the KBA easily. We'll take a look at some of the leaders playing in this game. Mr. Mime sits top 10 in three-point percentage, 60%. Pidgeot, fifth with 71.4% from three. Ursaring, second in field goal percentage at 70%, while Machamp at 60.5 is tied for ninth. Gengar makes the free throw, and Goldenrod takes the lead. Greninja dribbles it out. Greninja, maybe the most inconsistent player in the KBA, which is fascinating considering Ursaring is probably the most consistent player. Kadabra fakes out Gengar, makes the jumper. You got to remember, even though Gengar does have a type advantage over Kadabra, Kadabra also has attacks that are super effective against Gengar when using stab moves. So it could be just points going back and forth. Greninja stripped by Alakazam right away. Alakazam has a type disadvantage. Doesn't matter. The MVP is at work, and he puts it up, and Machoke throws it down. Lead for Goldenrod. Greninja fighting hard to be named, hoping to be named an all-star. Those will be revealed after this round of games. Haunter's going to drain a three. Trying to showcase Big Brother Gengar. And that's a major theme in this game. Kadabra, Haunter, something to prove. Taking on their evolved forms. Greninja finds Marowak, can't finish. Rebound by Machoke. Machoke had an outstanding game in Goldenrod's previous matchup. Just dominated defensively. You could argue Machoke was player of the game in that one. And he's going to drive and he's going to finish. Marowak looking scared the whole time. And Machoke, no regard for anyone's safety, throws it down. We're even at 7. Greninja finds Kadabra, open for three. No good. Rebound. Goes to Ursaring, and he beats Machamp to the ball. And this is what I was talking about. The best rebounder in the KBA against one of the worst rebounding centers in the entire league. And again, I've talked about this before. Just because Machamp's high in rebounds doesn't mean he's a good rebounder. The sim engine obviously gives lots of favor to centers in rebounds. Greninja sends it up for Marowak. Marowak can't finish over Machoke, grabs its own rebound and puts it in off the block from Ursaring against Alakazam. The Cubones shooting 63% from the field. Their offense has been solid this year. It's their defense that's letting them down. Timeout Wartortles. They're down 11-7 right now. I'm treating it pretty casually because, you know, you figure the Wartortles will be able to come back and, you know, the beautiful court just should inspire them. But let's get back to this storyline. I was talking about it. Haunter and Kadabra have a huge chip on their metaphorical shoulders. Haunter doesn't really have shoulders. Kadabra does. They're against their evolved forms. They want to prove themselves. Want to show, hey, I'm just as good as the evolved form. And so maybe will that give them extra motivation to step up in this game? That's the question. As for the Wartortles, I think Machamp wants to prove himself against Ursaring. Obviously, he has got the type advantage there, but I've talked a lot of nonsense about him and talked a lot of good about Ursaring. Who knows? Meanwhile, Alakazam facing a player in Greninja. He's got a major type advantage against him. Not to mention Mew against Umbreon Tip. On paper, the point guard should be in trouble for the Wartortles, as they are facing two dark types at psychic types, but obviously the Wartortles' best point guard room in the KBA shouldn't be in that much trouble. Machoke's going to inbound the ball. They're down 11-7. Machoke finds Alakazam. Alakazam finds Machoke. Machoke back to Alakazam. Alakazam gets a screen. Alley-oop! Machamp throws it down. That's assist number 2 for Alakazam. Keep talking about Alakazam like he's already won the MVP, and let's be real, he virtually has as long as they stay first place, which they are a game up, and they have the tiebreaker over Saffron, who sits second. Haunter, fade away, over Sceptile, that's no good. Rebound by Machamp. Sceptile, a top 3 contender for Defensive Player of the Year. One of a few players averaging a steal and a block per game. Gengar with it. It's going to pull up over Kadabra. That's no good. Rebound Machoke, blocked by Marowak. Haunter comes away with it. Here comes Haunter, blazing up the court. Haunter over Sceptile. He's got it. Haunter's got 5, and the lead's back to 4. Well, I mentioned Haunter, very determined to prove himself in this game. Already off to a pretty good start. Haunter's averaging 8.9 points, 1.6 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 0.4 steals, 0.4 blocks. Very inefficient, though. 37% from the field, 35% from 3. Take a look at the leaders in blocks playing in this game. Machoke sits 9th at 2 per game. Machamp, 2.3 a game, sits 7th. Ursaring, 2.9 per game, sits 3rd. In terms of steals, Sceptile and Machoke each with 1. They're in a logjam for 4th, alongside Machamp, also averaging 1 steal a game. Haunter's got 6 now. Alakazam dribbles it up. They're down 5. Obviously not an ideal start, but you'd think that Lavender Town will cool off at a certain point, considering they're on pace for 28 points this quarter. Alakazam over Ursaring. That's no good. Rebound, Machamp throws it down. Good work by Machamp using the angles. Kadabra, other side for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Machamp, and you see, that's what I mean. Centers are just always in the position to get a rebound. Machamp rarely gets those contested rebounds, and that's why I consider him not a very good rebounder. It's Greninja against Alakazam. Alakazam, a great defender, while also being a lead on the offensive side. Kadabra against Gengar. Kadabra spins. Kadabra blocked by Machamp. Took way too long to shoot. And Machamp says, really, you're just leaving it there for me? Thank you very much. Machamp finds Machoke. Machoke against Sceptile. Or finds Sceptile. Sceptile against Haunter. Finds Alakazam inside. He banks it home. Alakazam's first bucket. All of a sudden, the lead is down to 1, and that's what we kind of expected. Greninja against Alakazam. Greninja retreats. Greninja finds Haunter for 3. Yes, with Sceptile in his face. Doesn't matter. Haunter has 9 in the first quarter. Time out Wartortles again. We'll see if they go to their bench now. As we'll take a look at the leading assisters playing in this game. Alakazam and Umbreon tied for 4th at 3.6. Umbreon set to go down, obviously. In terms of rebounds, Machamp is 5th in the league at 8.5. But you got to remember, Machamp's played less games than everyone else, so he came into the league when the quarters were already longer than they were before. Ursaring averaging 12.4 rebounds a game. I don't think he's had a game below 10 boards. In terms of scoring, Alakazam sits 3rd at 15.4 a game. Greninja, 14.6, sits 4th, while Gengar sits 6th at 14.1. Here's Zorora against Haunter. Zorora fakes out Haunter once, kicks out to Gengar. Over to Alakazam. Alakazam for 3. That's no good. Rebound. Machamp tips it home. Machamp's off to a really good start. Has 6 points. Greninja finds Haunter for 3. Yes! Haunter's got 12. Almost outscoring Goldenrod by himself. Alakazam at the other side. Lets it fly. No good. Rebound to Marowak. Marowak nearly stripped of the ball. Now is stripped of the ball. Other side. Gengar 3. Trades it. Gengar and Haunter showing they're from the same family. Both have that 3-point instinct. Greninja finds Kadabra. Greninja over to Ursaring on his left. Ursaring finds a wide open Greninja inside. It's a lapse in defense from Alakazam, rare to see, but Greninja's on the board. Lead back up to 4. Alakazam to Garchomp. Garchomp against Marowak. Finds Alakazam. Nice feed, but Alakazam misses. Rebound to Greninja. Greninja speeds up the court. Greninja, alley-oop. Marowak will finish. Marowak's got 4 and 3 boards. Lavender Town up by 6 with a minute to go. Garchomp takes the feed. Oh, he's right by Marowak and throwing it down for his first bucket. Greninja at the other side. Fake spin. Now will half spin. Kick out. Haunter 3. No. Rebound. Marowak throws it down. Marowak knew what they were going to do and unleashed the beast. Lead is back up to 6. Alakazam. Pass is tipped away by Ursaring. And some subs, or a sub set to be made. In comes Danny Phantom.
Number 30.
Zorora finds Machamp. Machamp swings it to Alakazam. Alakazam, alley-oop! Machamp throws it down. Alakazam doing all the work right now. Setting up his bigs for easy buckets. Greninja, other side, stripped by Alakazam. It's going to go out off of Ursaring, diving to save it. What a job Coach Captain Falcon has done early on. Completely negating Ursaring's rebounding. They've schemed him out of the paint. And it's working wonders. This is exactly what they did against Celadon as well with Gyarados. Alakazam, a high pass to Garchomp. Blocked by Ursaring. 1 second left. Wartortles ball.
Warriors ball.
Pidgeot set to inbound it. Alakazam heaves it. That's no good. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's surprising, but perhaps for the rest of the league, a welcome one. The Lavender Town Cubones, an offensive explosion led by Haunter's 12. They lead the Goldenrod Wartortles 26-22 through 1. We'll be back with more KBA action. We're back with the second quarter here at the Goldenrod Radio Tower. The Lavender Town Cubones currently lead the Wartortles 26-22 through one quarter off the back of Haunter trying to impress his evolved form. Got 12 points in the first. We'll see if that continues going into the second. They haven't needed to score any bench points, and it's that Undertaker strategy of play everyone till they all die. And then that's more business for me. That's working so far. Hollytoad on the outside to begin the second quarter. Now they do seem to have a bench mob on. Umbreon against Alakazam. Maybe the best player against the worst player in the league. Umbreon's jumper, no good. Rebound by Garchomp. Garchomp finds Pidgeot. Pidgeot drives by Phantom. No, he won't. He's blocked by Danny Phantom.
It remains Golden State Basketball.
Great work from Danny Phantom getting to that. Undertaker, no emotion, stone cold. That's not his thing, but maybe that's trademark. Emotionless, let's call him that. Garchomp looking for someone to pass to, finds Sceptile in the corner. Sceptile against Mr. Mime, goes out for Pidgeot. Pidgeot to the top to Gengar, gives it right back. Pidgeot gets a screen. Pidgeot pulls up from the free throw line. That's good. Now, one underrated part of this Wartortles team is their bench. There's one time where they're going to catch up. It's going to be this. It's why they blew out the Celadon City Slashers. Umbreon for three. No good, obviously. Rebound. Bobbled around, and Garchomp comes away with it. Garchomp, pretty good rebounder for himself. Garchomp against Ursaring. Garchomp blocked by Ursaring. That's Ursaring's third block of the game. Danny Phantom gives it to Umbreon. Umbreon to Phantom. Danny Phantom on the outside. Phantom spins his way inside. Fouled by Pidgeot. Danny Phantom will head to the free throw line. Phantom off the bench this season is averaging 3.8 points, 2.1 rebounds, 0.6 steals, 0.3 steals, 0.6 assists, 0.5 blocks, 45% from the field, 0% from three. Take a look at how Lavender Town got to this point. They started things off with a loss to the Saffron Kicks, then they proceeded to beat Mushroom Kingdom, beat Rock Tunnel, which, to be fair, again, in hindsight, don't look as impressive. First free throw, good for Danny Phantom. Some subs come in. That's the first bench point for Lavender Town. They proceeded to lose to Celadon City. Executor went off in that one. Then they lost to Kanto, a loss to Central City, a loss to Pallet Town, and a loss to Lake of Rage. And all of these by not that many. I believe their biggest loss is 8 points. So they've been holding their own in pretty much every game. They just can't finish. No closers on this team. Machoke gets a screen. Machoke going to be fouled by Ursaring, who had a boatload of fouls in their previous game. Machoke will head to the free throw line as we'll take a look to see how Goldenrod got to this point. The Wartortles have been the best team in the KBA. They opened things up with a win over the Saffron Kicks and haven't looked back since. A win over Central City. A win over Mushroom Kingdom. 23-point win over Pallet Town. 19-point win over Rock Tunnel. Then their one loss came in overtime to Lake of Rage. Since then, they've beaten the Kanto Embers and a 21-point win over Celadon City. Machoke's at the line. First free throw, no good. Machoke's averaging 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks a game, 52% from the field. Hasn't attempted a 3. Has 4 points so far. Second free throw, everyone waiting around. Ursaring just looking unamused by everything. Machoke's shot is good. Machoke's got 5. And the lead is down to 3. And if we know anything about Umbreon, Umbreon's going to chuck bricks until Goldenrod's back in it. Mr. Mime against Sceptile going to be fouled. And now Mr. Mime will head to the free throw line. Mr. Mime averaging 3.6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 0.6 steals, 0.1 blocks. 53% from the field, 60% from 3, ranks in the top 10 in the league in that category. We'll see Mr. Mime with the chance to extend the lead for the Lavender Town Cubones. The Cubones 2-6 this season. Just a nightmare. They've had so many winnable games where their coach makes a terrible decision, where their players are unclutch, and it's rarely Greninja or Ursaring's fault. It's everyone else on the team. Honestly, it's normally Umbreon's fault. They took Umbreon out of the starting lineup. They fired their coach. They're just hoping these changes aren't too late, because I mentioned in the previous game, there's anyone who knows something about going on winning streaks. It's the Undertaker. Mr. Mime makes both free throws, 30-25. Sceptile dribbles it up. Timeout Wartortles, another one called. Captain Falcon being quite liberal with his timeouts. Goldenrod just looking for something, some kind of perhaps defensive presence, I think is what they're probably looking for. Obviously, they know they can do things offensively, but their defense hasn't held up at all. Machoke against Danny Phantom. Drives. Gonna be fouled. Good for Machoke going up against Danny Phantom, who theoretically would be a ghost type. Immunity to Machoke, but doesn't matter. Machoke will head to the free throw line.
Number 67.
Machoke's got 5 points, 1 for 2 from the line. Almost reaching his season average in scoring in this game in the first half.
2 shots.
Now I mentioned the All-Star rosters will be revealed at the end of this set of games. It'll be Kanto against the world. Machoke fighting hard to get one of the last power forward spots. You know, you never know. Theoretically, it shouldn't be that likely considering he's averaging 6 points a game, but he's on a winning team. Not too many Kanto power forwards. Machoke's got a shot at it, and if he puts up a good game tonight, he could get a call for the All-Star game. Machoke's got 6, and the lead is down to 4. Danny Phantom will dribble it out. Phantom. He had an open Ursaring for a second, decides to take it into the paint. Phantom waits. Phantom knocks down a player. Rebound to Ursaring. Ursaring gives it back to Phantom. Phantom jumper. Good. And once again, Ursaring's doing the heavy lifting in a sense. And they are up 6. It's Mew. Favorite for 6th Mon of the Year. Leading scorer off the bench this season. Fakes out Ursaring. Garchomp's underneath the basket. Garchomp puts it in. Garchomp's got 4. Mentioned Mew, leading scorer off the bench this season. 10 points a game, has seemingly snatched the 6th Mon of the Year award away from Cell. Umbreon's going to be blocked because obviously. And then Danny Phantom's blocked by Machoke. Rebound goes to Squirtle. Squirtle, alley-oop, Machoke is there! And once again, Umbreon's terrible play costing Lavender Town. This is not an uncommon sight. Phantom, alley-oop, Ursaring responds!
Assist goes to
Ursaring's got 6, I believe at a season high of 19 points in their last game. They allowed the first 100 bomb of the year, and Ursaring had his season high. What a weird team this is. Machoke's going to be blocked by Phantom, who has really been solid off the bench. Danny Phantom takes it the other way, gives it off to Umbreon. Give it to anyone else, please. No. Umbreon for 3 misses. Rebound, Ursaring, caught by Machoke. What a game Shiny Machoke is having. Garchomp, other side, Squirtle, over Politoed. That's good. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game once again. Phantom finds a cutting Mr. Mime. He's blocked by Garchomp. Garchomp, Squirtle. We're tied. And Umbreon is the double agent once again. Politoed on the outside, trying to regain the lead. Danny Phantom. Him and Ursaring have worked so hard to give this team the lead. Phantom can't finish. over Garchomp. Rebound to Machoke. Machoke is almost single-handedly pulling his team back in this, in a sense, as well. He's been so dominant. It's Mew on the outside. Mew's going to deke out Umbreon. Mew fakes out Umbreon. Blocked by Phantom. It's going to go out. But the Wartortles will have the ball and a chance to take the lead. And in comes Muck. That is not a good sign. Ursaring coming out of the game. On the bright side, I believe Umbreon is too, so maybe that evens out. Garchomp. Inbounding the ball. Finds Machoke. Machoke's been so dominant. 4 on the shot clock. Machoke over Marowak. That's no good. Rebound to Muck. Politoed takes it forward. Politoed crosses up Squirtle. Gives it off. Greninja hands it off to Muck on the outside. They're going small ball right now. No, they aren't. They're just mismatched. They're just switched. Marowak, 3. Got it! Marowak's got 9, and Lavender Town retakes the lead. See what happens when Umbreon leaves the game? Mew. Sceptile to Garchomp. Garchomp hands it off to Mew. Mew being covered by Greninja. Machoke with it. Greninja left Mew behind for a second. Squirtle for 3. That's good! We're tied. Squirtle's got 7. An impressive start. Squirtle's really been struggling this year. And the Cubones call a timeout. That's well earned. Somebody stop Machamp right now. No, Machamp, Machoke. My goodness. That's the problem with having 2 players with the exact same name. Something I've been whining about all season. Muck inbounding the ball. Finds Marowak in the corner. Marowak's got a shot. Decides to pass it off instead. Muck. Muck's against Garchomp. Flips it outside to Greninja. Greninja drives. Kicks out. Muck. Got the long 2. Muck's first bucket. 13-8 the bench points right now in favor of the Wartortles. Machoke finds Aurora. I mentioned that bench still really strong. Obviously, they've got the best player in the league, but they've also got a great bench. Greninja's going to grab the rebound after Aurora's miss. It's Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime finds Muck! What a statement Muck has made entering this game and stepping up big time. Got 4 points. Machoke against Marowak. Blocked by Marowak. Rebound to Machoke. Blocked again. Marowak says no more dominance. Mr. Mime for 3. No. Rebound to Machoke. Finds Zorora. Zorora to Mew. Mew against Politoed. Gives it off to Garchomp. Garchomp to Machoke. Machoke looking for an open player. Finds Squirtle. Squirtle's jumper. Good. Silky smooth from Squirtle. Squirtle's got 9. That's a team high. Final minute of the second quarter. It's Greninja. Haven't been nearly as successful offensively. Only 15 points in this frame. Politoed. Nearly stripped. Marowak recovers it. Shakes the jumper. That's no good. Rebound by Garchomp. They got a chance to tie it or take the lead before the end of the half. It's Mew. Finds Machoke. Machoke against Marowak. Fade away. Got it! Machoke's got 10. 2 seconds. Separate shot and game clock. Greninja pulls up. Draws the foul. Just caught Mew off guard with his speed. And Greninja will head to the free throw line. The fans don't like it. Fortunately for Mew, it's just a 2. Greninja's averaging 14.6 points, 1.5 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 0.4 steals, 0.1 blocks, 46% from the field, 40% from 3. Now, Greninja's problem is the inconsistency. Greninja's had the 2 highest scoring games in the KBA this season, and is still only averaging 14 points a game. Greninja at the free throw line is 2 points so far, an example of said inconsistency. First free throw. Good. Greninja's got 3. In come Machamp and Gengar. But out goes Machoke, unfortunately. That makes me sad, because Machoke's been outstanding. Second free throw for Greninja. You gotta hope he'd hit it, and he's got it. Greninja's got 4. 15-10 the bench points right now. Mew, fouled by Greninja, returns the favor, and Mew will head to the free throw line. Mew's averaging 10 points, 1.1 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.3 blocks, 56% from the field, 46% from 3. The Undertaker says, I taught them that. How is that not legal?
Shooting 2.
Mew is at the line. Goldenrod, with a win in this game, clinches officially a playoff spot. Not that they won't make it if they lose, but, I mean, mathematically it'll clinch it. They sit 7-1 right now. And the 9th place team currently has 5 losses. Second free throw for Mew is good. Mew's got 2, and we're tied. 14 seconds left. Greninja dribbles it out. Greninja against Mew. Greninja fakes the shot. Now will pull up. Shot no good. Rebound Machamp. That'll do it for the opening half. We're even now at 43. I said don't fear if you're a Wartortles fan, because they've been in this situation before, and they've come back from it before. We are tied, and it is, on paper, anybody's game. Stick around for the exciting second half. We're back in the radio tower. Fans have been treated to a very exciting game so far. The Lavender Town Cubones and the Goldenrod Wartortles are tied at 43 despite being first and nearly last in the KBA. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite 4 TV. Greninja drives inside right away, puts it in. He lost the ball for a second, but that was a blessing in disguise. Greninja's got 6 points. Alakazam dribbles it out. Alakazam only 2 points, but has been dishing the ball out quite well. Has fed his bigs. Gengar, 3, no good. Rebound, Machamp's there to tip it back, but it won't go. Rebound goes to Muck. Greninja, what are you doing? Long fade away, no good. Rebound by Machamp, and now with Ursaring out, Machamp's free to grab all the rebounds. I'm not saying he's a bad rebounder. I'm saying he's not a great one. And will hit the jumper. Good shot. Machamp has 10, 7 rebounds. Doesn't feel like it. Regardless, we're tied. Greninja blocked by Machamp. That's going to go out. Machamp loves it. Enters after the second quarter, picking up where Machoke left off. And into the game come the big three. Kadabra, Haunter, Ursaring. Haunter, 12 points in the first. Didn't play in the second. Hoping to make a big difference in the third once again. Marowak inbounding it. Gives it to Haunter. Jumper. Good.
Number 93.
Smooth play drawn up. Haunter finishes. And Lavender Town retakes the lead. Alakazam against Greninja. Alakazam retreats. Goes to his left. Sceptile for 3. Got it! Goldenrod leads. Sceptile, not a big shooter, but is a good shooter, an efficient shooter. Haunter finds Ursaring, fouled by Machamp. Ursaring will head to the free throw line. Ursaring's averaging 11.4 points, 12.4 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 0.8 steals, 2.6 blocks, 70% from the field, 100% from 3. Has 6 points so far. Captain Falcon not happy at all. Ursaring at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Ursaring's got 7. Once again, I'll remind you, the bench points now 17-10 in favor of Goldenrod. Seem to be the difference so far. Ursaring's second free throw, no good. Rebound to Sceptile. Ursaring not the best free throw shooter. Main weakness in the game. Gengar, fade away. Kadabra was all over him. Ursaring gets the easy rebound. Marowak gives it off to Greninja. Greninja against Alakazam. Greninja little crossover. Greninja on the left side gives it to the right for Haunter. Haunter swings it for Marowak. Marowak for Greninja inside. Over Alakazam. Forces it through. Greninja's got 8. And the lead is back with Lavender Town. Wartortles took a lead for that brief second. But the Cubones have it back under control. Machoke for Alakazam. Alakazam for Gengar. Gengar to Machoke. Machoke up top to Alakazam. Alakazam covered tight. It's going to pull up. No good. Rebound to Ursaring. Once again, Ursaring just showing the king of the rebounds. Greninja. Pulls up from 3. That's no good. Rebound bounces right to Machamp. Gengar drives right by drives right by Kadabra, finds Machamp, who throws it down. They are feeding Machamp. They are giving him the easiest buckets imaginable. Timeout Cubones. 50 apiece. It does not get closer than this. Greninja finds Marowak. Shot no good. Rebound by Machamp. Machamp finds Sceptile. Oh, and Gengar gives it right to Ursaring. Greninja. Kadabra for 3. Got it! Oh my, that was a tough coverage. And Kadabra takes it head on and drains the 3. Gengar against Kadabra. Alakazam gets it. Alakazam gives it right to Marowak. That's another steal for Lavender Town. They had none in the first half. Kadabra wide open. 3. No good. Rebound bounces right to Machamp once again. And one key stat in the first half. Lavender Town was leading in rebounds, which is crazy considering how long Ursaring sat for. Sceptile. Shot over Haunter won't fall. Rebound to Ursaring. Marowak, great ball movement. Kadabra throws it down. My goodness, there was one total dribble on that play, and they managed to get from their own end all the way to the opposing bucket. Gengar's shot won't fall. Gengar not having the best game, only 6. Neither's Alakazam, only 2. Marowak, corner, Haunter, got it! Haunter's got 17, has stolen Gengar's powers. Alakazam drives right by Ursaring and finishes. Alakazam's got 4. -9, 2 for 9 shooting, his least efficient game of the season. Has been setting his teammates up well, though. Kadabra finds Greninja. Greninja alley-oop, intercepted by Machamp. Ursaring went up, Machamp came down with it. Machamp swings it outside for Sceptile. Sceptile to Alakazam. Alakazam dribbles to his left. Sceptile, deep 3. That's no good. Rebound right to Kadabra. Finds Haunter, who throws it down again. My goodness. Haunter is haunting the Wartortles if they lose this. Alakazam to Machamp. Machamp, terrible spacing. Finds Machoke on the left. Now they got some good movement going. Nice screen by Machamp. Alakazam for 3, no good. Machamp tips it home. That was a great play by Machamp. He's got a team high, 14. He's been the second best player on the team probably, just behind Machoke. Greninja other side, 3, got it!
Number 7. 3-pointer.
Greninja's got 11. And Lavender Town all of a sudden is up 9. It's been a game where Alakazam has struggled. Finds Gengar. Easy finish. Good movement from Gengar, who has 8 points. Lavender Town shooting 62% from the field in the second half. 43% for Goldenrod. It's Greninja. Swings it for Marowak. Marowak to Kadabra. Kadabra, beautiful screen by Ursaring. The jumper falls. All set up by Ursaring on that play. 64% from the field in the third quarter. Offensive explosion once again. 29% in the second. Ugly. Alakazam for 3, and Ursaring learns from his mistakes. Does not leave Machamp there. Greninja pushing the pace. Finds Marowak. Marowak blocked by Machoke. Machoke's got the rebound. Gengar finds Machamp. Machamp swings it. Gengar drives. Gengar fouled. Will head to the free throw line. Not sure why Gengar didn't shoot the 3 there, but honestly, Lavender Town has done a much better job cracking down on defense. Maybe Coach Undertaker has something up his sleeve.
Number 94.
It's not like they're gonna score that few points, but the offense has stepped up, and it's allowing them a chance to win this game. Gengar's at the line as 8 points right now. Pick for player of the game right now is definitely Haunter, but Machoke if their team leads. There's no world where I'm giving it to Machamp. Machamp could have 40 points, and I wouldn't give it to Machamp. Because all of his points have been alley-oop dunks. Alakazam subbed out. Probably needed, unfortunately, as tough as it is to say. Gengar's second free throw's also good. He's got 10. Danny Phantom inbounds it to Umbreon. Now, here's a chance for Wartortles to get back in this with Umbreon on the court. There's one player in the league that I hate on more than Machamp. It's Umbreon, and deservedly so. Danny Phantom drives. Danny Phantom's going to draw the reach-in foul against Machamp, and there you go. Machamp subbed out. No, he's not. It's Squirtle coming in for Gengar. Why would you take Gengar? Oh, Squirtle's been great. That's fine. 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ursaring gives it to Umbreon. Umbreon spinning around Mew. No, he misses. Wide open layup, still misses. Squirtle for 3. That's no good. Rebound goes to Haunter. Could have had the stats for Haunter get something other than the points, so you can pad your player of the game case. Kadabra, other side, jumper, good. Kadabra's been really solid at 18 points, I believe, in his first game as a starter. Now he's got 11 in this one. Lead is up to 9. Mew for 3. No good. Rebound to Ursaring. Ursaring finds Kadabra. Kadabra gives it to Ursaring. Bounce pass to... What is Umbreon doing? Umbreon runs to his own side of the court for the turnover.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors.
Can they cut Umbreon yet?
Number 11.
You just think with how good Kadabra's been since joining the starting lineup, how many more games they would have won without Umbreon on the team. Squirtle, final seconds of the quarter. Shot. Got it! As the quarter expires, the Lavender Town Cubones on the back of Hunter, playing his game of the season,
67.
are leading 67-60 through 3. Can they pull off the upset? We'll find out in the 4th. We're back inside the Goldenrod radio tower where they really can't believe what they're seeing. The Goldenrod Wartortles, #1 team in the KBA, currently trail, though one of the worst teams in the KBA, by 7, 67-60, the lead for the Lavender Town Cubones. We'll see if they can change that in the 4th. Mew takes it out, finds Pidgeot in the post against Danny Phantom. Pidgeot turns, left hand, puts it in. Pidgeot's got 4. Umbreon dribbles it out, and I've mentioned before, if there's any player that can get them back in this game, it's Umbreon. Kadabra gets a screen. Jumper, no good. Good screen from Ursaring, though. Rebound goes to Pidgeot. Pidgeot drives right by Danny Phantom and will draw the foul as Phantom tries to catch up.
Number 30.
Pidgeot will head to the free throw line. It's 4 points right now. Pidgeot
Team foul.
averaging 5.5 points, 2.9 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.3 blocks on 50% from the field, and 71.4% from 3. I mentioned this team isn't just the starters. Their bench is exceptional as well. And it's a reason why they have the best team in the league. Pidgeot's first free throw. Good. Pidgeot's got a chance to make it a one-possession game. I guess you could argue this is what happens when you take the starters out. We're playing so well. Pidgeot's second free throw. Or this is what happens when you put Umbreon in. Probably just as good an analogy. Is what happens when you take Machamp out. There you go. There's 3 agendas backed up. Umbreon dribbles it out. Umbreon's not going to pass. What do you expect? For 3, no good. Ursaring's there to save his butt. Ursaring's got 9. A monstrous jam every time he decides he wants to go up for it. Garchomp on the other side. Garchomp blocked by Ursaring. With ease. That's his 4th of the game. They had 10 blocks as a team in the first half. As Mew subbed out, in comes Alakazam, hopefully doing a little better. It's 4 points, 2 for 9 shooting. It hasn't been a good game for the league MVP favorite. Granted, he has set up his team really well, but scoring also is a big part of the game. Garchomp gives it off to Pidgeot. Pidgeot finds Squirtle. Squirtle's against Kadabra. Step back. Squirtle's jumper. Good. Squirtle's got 13. What a game for Squirtle off the bench. It's a one-possession game. Do not... Oh, man, this is a bad decision. Umbreon gets it. Umbreon's probably going to shoot. Umbreon passes. A rare occasion. Finds Kadabra. Kadabra. Little crossover. Kadabra stripped by Pidgeot. Great defense by the Wartortles. Alakazam got a moving Squirtle over Danny Phantom. That doesn't fall. Rebound goes to Phantom, who's been very solid in this game, as I said earlier in the first half. Really kept them driving. They were trying to hang on to the lead in the late first half. Umbreon with it. Umbreon gets a little bit of space. Umbreon passes it to Ursaring, thank goodness. Kadabra. Umbreon, 3. No good, of course. Rebound to Zorora. Zorora turns it over, gives it right to Danny Phantom. Phantom, other way, alley-oop, bounces out of Ursaring's hands. Coming back, Phantom's gonna intercept another pass. Thank you very much, it's like they're playing catch. Phantom, spinning around Zorora, gonna do it himself. Blocked by Zorora. Not a good shot selection. Garchomp to Zorora, Zorora to Alakazam. Alakazam getting a little bit of space. Alley-oop, blocked by Ursaring, or intercepted by Ursaring. Here's Umbreon, wide open Phantom. He puts it in. Sorry, it wasn't wide open, just found a good angle at the hoop. It's a 5-point lead. Timeout Wartortles with 5 minutes to go. Please get Umbreon off the court, Coach Undertaker.
Substitution on the court.
Zorora is inbounding it, finds Alakazam. Alakazam drives, stops, finds Machamp. Machamp to Pidgeot. Pidgeot on the right, gives it to Gengar. Gengar jumper over Politoed. No good, rebound to Ursaring. The king of the rebounds. Finds Gengar. Gengar intercepted by Pidgeot. That's not Gengar, that's Greninja. Greninja intercepted by Pidgeot. Pidgeot, other side against Greninja. Got a mismatch, blocked by Ursaring. Swoops in and saves the day. Here comes Haunter the other way. Haunter has it at the top. Haunter just needs a little bit of space, then can get off his quick release. He's got the space. He's got the bucket. Haunter's got 21 points on 80% from the field. What a redemption game. Alakazam bounce pass to Pidgeot. Gengar, 3. Got it. Gengar's got 13. Don't forget about me, he says. One of the most consistent scores, about as consistent a score as you can get. Politoed. Spinning around, gives it right to Machamp. Not sure what he was thinking on that play. Alakazam, 3. Got it! 1-point game. Alakazam has 7. Big players make big plays, and Alakazam certainly up for the task. Obviously had that game winner against Mushroom Kingdom earlier. Haunter, turnaround jumper, no good. And the rebound goes to Pidgeot. Pidgeot, corner, Gengar, drives, puts it in! Lead for Goldenrod! And you gotta wonder, if they had taken out Umbreon earlier, would they be in the lead? The answer is obviously yes. Umbreon's been the worst player, maybe the worst game by anybody I've seen this season. Danny Phantom with it. Phantom intercepted by Alakazam. Alakazam, Gengar, bucket! Gengar has 17. Timeout Cubones.
Fans, get ready to move and welcome out your Warriors 16.
Player of the game is Gengar. Player of the game is Machoke or Gengar. Shut up, game. You're wrong. Politoed. Greninja. Finds Haunter. Greninja on the outside. Greninja to Haunter. Midi. That's out. Rebound by Machoke. Machamp takes it forward. Where's Ursaring? Where's Ursaring? 3, no good. Rebound by Haunter. Ursaring not on the floor. Haunter intercepted by Sceptile. Alakazam gets it. Fouled. He'll head to the free throw line.
Number 7. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, number 65.
Alakazam heading to the free throw line. They don't even have a center on the court. Like how many times can we watch the same team lose in different fantastic ways? And now Ursaring steps in, but it might be too late. And Lavender Town once again doing their incredible job at snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, something they seem to do as well as anybody in the league. Alakazam's second free throw's good. It's a 5-point game. It might be out of reach. Greninja dribbles it up. Greninja inside to Ursaring. Back to Greninja. Draws the foul. Greninja's going to need to step up at this stage. Obviously was basically almost solely responsible for their last win. That came back in Game 3 of the year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Fans cheering or jeering. First free throw's good. Second free throw. Good. Lead down to 3. Alakazam alley-oop to Machamp, who throws it down. Another exceptional alley-oop, and they have just been setting up Machamp all game, and Alakazam elite passing tonight. Greninja's shot won't go. Marowak's there to tip home the rebound. Still within 1 bucket, but once again, just it feels eerily similar to their other games, you know? Alakazam bounce pass to Machamp against Ursaring, has the type advantage. And it's blocked! Rebound goes to Alakazam, though. A clutch rebound. Alakazam, step back. No good. Rebound by Ursaring. Greninja against Alakazam. That's no good. Rebound to the psychic type. Here comes Greninja on the defensive side against Alakazam. Alakazam's picked off by Ursaring. Greninja other way, finds Marowak, fouled by Sceptile. Marowak heading to the free throw line. Marowak. Big free throws coming. First one, good. As in comes Kadabra. I'm not sure why Kadabra was out. Politoed is putting up that Tony Snell stat line right now of minutes, and that's it. Second free throw. Marowak. It's good. 1 point lead, Sceptile. Dribbles it up, stripped by Haunter. Haunter takes it the other way. Haunter's got room. Haunter puts it in for the lead. Timeout Goldenrod. Are you kidding me? Haunter, what a play. Just takes it off of Sceptile, says, thank you very much, I'll be taking the lead. Machoke. Inbound finds Gengar. Sceptile jumper. That won't fall. Rebound to Greninja. Greninja. Pass. Marowak misses. Rebound by Machoke. Gengar. To Alakazam. Gets a good screen from Machamp. Alakazam for 3. Got it!
Timeout.
The best player in the league when it matters most. And Greninja's terrible defense coming back to bite him. We saw it in the last game. Now Greninja at the other side. Can he make up for it? Greninja, fade away. Oh, he's got it. We're tied. Greninja's got 15. We're even at 83. And the Wartortles will have a chance to win it. 12 seconds left. Alakazam. Alley-oop. Intercepted by Kadabra. Final seconds. Kadabra. Marowak for the lead. He got it! 1 for the win. No good. Lavender Town wins. Are you kidding me? They look dead in the water. And Marowak hits the game-winning shot with 1 second left. And what a way to end their losing streak. I am speechless. I am in awe. We are not worthy. For all our friends here at KBA TV, KBA and Elite Four TV, I'm Curtis Coleman. We'll see you next time. I'm not sure it'll be better than this, though.